before he sees her. Good morning. Please remain standing if you are able for the Micmac Honor Song performed by Carl Thomas and O Canada performed by Erica Sloan.
true patron love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. For those of you who may not know me, I'm Maxine Mann, and I'm the very proud principal of the Pictou campus of Nova Scotia Community College. I would like to start today's convocation by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded territory and ancestral homeland of the Mi'kmaq Nation. Our relationship is based on a series of peace and friendship treaties between the Mi'kmaq Nation and the Crown, dating back to 1725. In Nova Scotia, we recognize that we are all treaty people. I want to offer a warm welcome today to graduates, family, friends, and special guests joining us here, along with all those from around the globe tuning in through our live stream. Thank you for being part of this special day as we celebrate our amazing class of 2023. I will now introduce our stage guest, the Honorable Brian Wong, Minister of Advanced Education and MLA for Waverley, Fall River, and Beaverbank. The Honorable Pat Dunn, Minister of Communities, Culture and Tourism, Minister of African Nova Scotian Affairs, and Minister responsible for the Heritage Property Act and voluntary sector. He is also the MLA for Pictou Centre. Don Bureau, the President of NSCC, Dr. Lee Erickson, NSCC Board of Governors member, Joey Desmond, Alumni Representative, Lynn Hartwell, NSCC Vice President, Campuses and Communities, Ann McDonough, Academic Chair, NSCC Pictou Campus and E-Campus School of Business and Creative Industries, Trevor Reddick, Academic Chair, NSCC Pictou Campus School of Access, Education and Language, and the School of Health and Human Services. Tony Rose, Academic Chair, NSCC Pictou Campus of Trades and Transport, and the School of Technology and Environment. Paul Cantello, Director of Enrollment and Registrar. Kelly Ryan Connolly, Assistant Registrar, NSCC Pictou Campus. And Tony Adey, Manager of Student Services, NSCC Pictou Campus. Each year, our campus welcomes new learners, all eager and many anxious, but each filled with a boundless enthusiasm. But by the time we see these same learners set to graduate, we witness that same enthusiasm, but much of the anxiousness is gone, and in its place, a newfound confidence emerges. That's what makes this day and this month the most wonderful time of year for me, our entire campus and college team. Graduates, so many individuals have had a role to play in supporting your journey to graduation, and I'd like to take this moment to express my gratitude. We are so thankful for the friends, families, sometimes even pets, who supported the success of our learners. I'd now like to take this opportunity to ask our campus employees to stand and be acknowledged. Ultimately, though, it is thanks to inner strength that each of you, our graduates, has found to balance competing priorities. Our graduates from two-year programs experienced their first year during the pandemic. This year, we continue to experience some anxiety regarding COVID-19, and our region was also impacted by Hurricane Fiona. The damage is still evident in our county, and many of you are still repairing your homes and the homes of loved ones. And as well, you may have also been holding down a job, caring for family, traveling some distance to get to campus, or facing health challenges. Yet you were still able to manage to meet deadlines, stay on top of your workload, make it through the late night studying and procrastinations, while handling any additional stressors in your life that I haven't listed here. Today, you can look back and proudly say, I did it. Today, we are also welcoming students who are graduating from our e-campus. I also want to acknowledge our campus leadership. I'll ask our outgoing Student Association President, Josie Reynolds, to stand. And to be recognized, particularly also by me, Josie, for your hard work, and she is graduating today. At this time of year, we sometimes say goodbye to those in our campus family who've chosen to retire. Retirees, please stand and be acknowledged. Audrey Arsenault, Academic Chair, School of Access, Education, Language, and School of Health and Human Services. Kimball Edwards, Faculty, Trades and Transportation. Where's Kimball? Brenda Fraser, Faculty of Practical Nursing. Deborah Keleva, Campus Librarian. Susan McDonald, Faculty, Access, Education and Language. Helen McGregor, Manager, Administrative Services. I'm not sure if you can hear. And Marlene McLean, Administrative Assistant of Student Services. As our president, Don Bureau, has often said, we take the community in community college very seriously. Ours is a special community, and while there may be challenges along the way, by working as a supportive family, it makes the successes we see at the end of each academic year that much more special. Congratulations, class of 2023. You've accomplished so much and should be so proud. Please know that your entire college family on stage and in the audience are absolutely thrilled to see you shine today and can't wait to hear about your next steps. For our audience members, we are so glad you have taken the time today to support the graduates in person and online. We have ensured that each graduate will have a professional photograph provided. In turn, we ask that our guests do not leave their seats to take photos during the ceremony. Our professional photographer, Sandra Ice, will be aligned with center stage. As you receive your credential, graduates, we ask that you turn towards the photographer with the president and pause for a brief moment to have your professional photo taken. Graduates will receive a personalized, downloadable stage photo within a few days of this ceremony. Next, I have the honor of welcoming to the stage to make some remarks the Honorable Brian Wong, Minister of Advanced Education and MLA for Waverley, Fall River, and Beaver Bank.
Thank you for that kind introduction. Welcome, everybody. Wow. I'm very pleased to be here, and I really want to say congratulations to the graduates. Welcome to all the parents. Welcome to all the family. I'm thinking in my mind that, wow, it must have been a tough class of 2023 with all those retirees. So I just want to say to the executive, to all the instructors and stuff that are here, to all of the staff, it really is a special day. So on behalf of the province, it really is a pleasure to see all the things that are happening. I look out and I see all the different faces and I say, okay, some of you probably just came out of high school and you know, you picked a career and you picked a career path and that's great. And now you're graduating, you're going to be in the workforce. Some of you probably were already in the workforce and you came back because what NSCC offers, it truly is continuous and lifelong learning. So your decision today, after you walk out of here, I hope every one of you have a job. I hope you find a job here in Nova Scotia, here in Pictou County even, but I hope you find work that is meaningful to you, that you can stay in Nova Scotia and raise your families right here in Nova Scotia. Always knowing that later on, if you want something different, you can always come back. And that's the beauty, that's the community in community college. So as many of you know, if you were here in community, some of you had your courses outside of community. The course that was even offered through the CCA program down in Cheat Harbor, I think it's an amazing opportunity, and the way that NSCC is being innovative in offering programming so that you can stay in community. If you're from outside of community and you had to find accommodations here, it's too bad you weren't here next year because we'd have this beautiful residence going for you outside. So that's another way that NSCC is really contributing to what the learners' needs are. So last year I had a great visit to the Dr. John F. Ham Trades and Innovation Center. It's really neat to see the jobs of today, the jobs of tomorrow that are being offered at this campus, and I know some of you are graduating from that center. We have a lot of jobs that are in demand. There's a lot of jobs out there in the economy. We know very well that if you're in the trade sector, that if you're in the health sector, that if you're in the IT sector, we have jobs for you. We also have people that we're thinking about future jobs. What are the jobs going to be in 10 years? And that's the beauty of the school. The beauty of you walking out of here today and walking to a job that's needed, because we need people working in all sectors right across the province. So the opportunities today weren't available 10 years ago. The opportunities 10 years from now are going to be very different. We're so glad that you chose to stay here. And it's funny to think about your parents or your family and their stories of what things were like 20 years ago or 25 years ago. So Nova Scotia is now a province of tremendous opportunity. I hope you take advantage of it. And of course, there's a lot of global pressures. There's global pressures, there's regional pressures, there's pressures right here in Pictou County. You're part of the solution. As Minister of Advanced Education, it's my hope that your community will grow because of you, that Nova Scotia will grow because of you. It's a very proud moment for you, for your family. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Wong. I have the privilege of also inviting up to the podium the Honourable Pat Dunn, Minister of Communities, Culture, Tourism and Heritage, Minister of African Nova Scotian Affairs, and Minister responsible for the Heritage Property Act and Voluntary Sector, and the MLA for Pictou Centre, to make a few remarks again today.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for the introduction, Madam Principal, and my good colleague here, Minister Wong. And there's some similarities with Minister Wong and myself. We're former teachers and principals in the school system in the province here. So we've been at a few graduations, but every one is better than the last one. And we're very pleased to have the opportunity to be here today to see everyone. It's just a great moment that part of your life is behind you now, and you're forging ahead to some new areas. So I wish you certainly the very best. I noticed down to my left we have some of my municipal colleagues, mayors and so on, and Wes Surratt, who's well known in Pictou County. They're all here because they're very proud of your accomplishments. So as Minister Wong said, we hope each and every one of you stay here in our province. There's never been a time in my lifetime where there's so many opportunities for employment in so many different sectors across the province. So enjoy the day, it's your day, and congratulations.
Thank you, Minister Wong. And now it is truly my pleasure to introduce the NSCC President, Don Bureau.
I think that was thank you, Minister Dunn. Good morning, everybody. What an honor it is for me to be here today to welcome each and every one of you to the graduation of 2023 for our Pictou campus. Before I get started, I'm going to go off script just for a moment and acknowledge the devastating fires that we as a province have been experiencing for the past almost 10 days. I live in Bedford. I was evacuated last week, and as I was leaving my community, driving away from the fires, coming towards the fires were first responders, people that spend their days protecting each and every one of us. In addition to the first responders, we had our provincial government at the forefront, helping out Minister Wong, Minister Dunn. To you and your teams, please know that we all certainly appreciate your leadership. So let's take a moment, please, to give a big round of applause to our first responders and our government leaders. Thank you. So as was mentioned, to our graduates, this is such an important milestone in your lives. I've had the privilege now of being president for over 12 years of the Nova Scotia Community College. And I got to tell you, being here on stage, in a few minutes I'll have the chance to meet each one of our graduates personally and individually and give your credential. To do that is still the most wonderful part of my job. Now I know, and I think we would all agree, that life at times can be a roller coaster, with many ups and downs and many twists and turns. And speaking of roller coasters, I think we would agree we're all still a little woozy after what we've been through together as a province over the past almost 3 years. But you know, the changes and the events that have happened over the past 3 years are continuing to dramatically shape our lives. Not sure about you, but the amount and the speed of technological change in particular that we're witnessing in the world today can be at times just a little bit overwhelming. You know, before COVID, if I was having a crazy, chaotic day, I would stop and I'd find myself asking myself, what day of the week is this? But now in a post-COVID environment, if I'm having a crazy, chaotic day, I stop and ask myself, what year are we in? You know, it's been suggested that we're going to experience more change in the next 20 years than we have in the past 300 years. Imagine that. 2 decades will equal 3 centuries. It's simply mind-boggling, especially because science fiction is now becoming science fact. And one area in which we're seeing massive amounts of technological change is in the area of biotechnology. Did you know that there are currently medicinal pharmaceutical drugs that are in development that, if proven successful, they'll be able to reset the age of any part of our bodies? And the possibilities are being explored, again, if successful, illnesses like Alzheimer's and cardiovascular disease will simply go away. And because of these technological advances, can you imagine that the first person to live to 150 years old has already been born? Now, I was shocked when I first heard that. The first person to live to 150 has already been born. But when I thought about that, I realized that back in the year 1900, the average lifespan of a Canadian was only 47 years old. And now it's 83. We've gained about 2.5 years of average lifespan for every decade. A 10-year-old today, imagine, a 10-year-old today has a 1 in 3 chance of living to be 100 years old. And that person will have a much more active and a much healthier lifestyle. So we've all been encouraged, and you've heard it today, to be lifelong learners, and I believe in that, but I think there's a new term in addition to lifelong learning. It's long life learning. Another area in which we're seeing massive advancements recently, and the students and the faculty and staff will be well aware of this, is in the area of artificial intelligence and Chat GPT. I'm going to share a little secret with you. When I was sitting down to write this speech, I actually went to Chat GPT and I typed in, "Would you please write me a convocation speech?" That's funny, that's inspiring, and that's charming. And right before my eyes, within seconds, the generated text was amazing. And I also asked it to write it in the manner of Barack Obama. Well, there was beautiful text, and I'm telling you, it was charismatic, it was charming, it was inspiring, it was funny, it was amazing. And I think it's obvious I'm not using that speech this morning. But you know, there's been considerable debate as to whether AI is good or bad. And the truth be told, this debate has been going on for a very long time. If we were living 100 years ago, or almost 100 years ago, in the year 1927, if we went to a movie theater to watch a movie at that time, most likely we'd be going to watch a movie called Metropolis. In this movie, almost 100 years ago, actually starred a humanoid robot that was intent on using technology for world domination and destruction. You know, in a world with technology expanding so quickly, we must always ensure that technologies like AI are truly developed and truly used with humans in mind. I recently heard a great quote that went like this. It said, society is driven by its technology, but it's defined by its humanity. When I think of humanity, I think of kindness, because kindness for me is the absolute core of humanity. Now, what do we know to be true about kindness? We know to be true that it's much more than just smiling and saying nice things. Research has shown that kindness raises our self-worth, it fosters feelings like empathy and compassion, and it improves our moods. Research has shown us that kindness can actually lower stress levels by lowering blood pressure. And we know that showing kindness to others increases your sense of community, your sense of belongingness, and it improves relationships in general. You know, in essence, kindness builds your resiliency. Now, when you think of someone being resilient, you may think of someone being rugged and someone being tough. But for me, a resilient person is someone who's well-resourced. And I don't mean just financially resourced. I mean you're truly resilient when you have the love and the support of family members and friends. You're truly resilient when you have the skills and the education that you gain by attending college. And you get resilient, you become resilient because of the warmth and support that comes to you from being a part of a community. So graduates, regardless of how you decide to use the education that you've gained here at NSCC, regardless of whatever sector or career that you decide to pursue, I guarantee you'll be playing some role in the technological revolution that's before us. So my ask of you is this: as you employ the amazing skills that you've gained here at the college, please focus not only building our economy, but also use kindness as a foundation for all that you do as you use technology to improve the quality of life of your communities. And when I think about others, about kindness and showing kindness to others and helping build resiliency, graduates, whether they're family, friends, amazing NSCC faculty and staff, there are people who are joining us this morning who have shown you kindness, who've helped build your resiliency during your studies. So folks, unbeknownst to our graduates, they actually have one more assignment to complete before they officially graduate today. And that assignment is this: I want you to think for a second of that person or persons who are joining us today for whom you have gratitude for being kind and helping with your resiliency. Now, I've asked you to think of that person or persons because we have a tradition at NSCC where I ask the graduating class as your last assignment to stand up as you're able and give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience to say thank you for their kindness. Please stand and give a wave. Graduates, I think I can speak on behalf of the entire audience that you just nailed your final assignment. We'll give you an A+, and now you can officially graduate. Well done. And before I conclude, there's one other group of individuals joining us this morning that I want to acknowledge. Because you see, for decades and decades, the alumni of the Nova Scotia Community College have been building resiliency, helping to improve the economy and quality of life of our province through the showing of kindness within their community. So I want to recognize our alumni joining us this morning. So if you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, if you are a graduate of one of our internal learning programs, whether you're in the audience, maybe you're a current grad who's graduated before from the college, or whether you're one of our members of our team here at the Pictou campus, would you please now stand to be recognized? And folks, just look around the room and see who stands up. Please stand up, please. Amazing. Thank you. We're proud of each and every one of you. Thank you for what you do. So in conclusion, do you remember earlier when I said I went to ChatGPT and it generated this amazing speech like Barack Obama, and I said I didn't use it? Well, I actually took one quote from the text that was generated that morning. And the text goes like this. Here's the quote. It says, "A person cannot discover new oceans unless they have the courage to lose sight of the shore." Such a simple and powerful message. Graduates, please always have the courage to embrace change, and please do so with kindness, because I think we'd all agree the world needs as much kindness as we can possibly give right now. To our amazing class of 2023, congratulations, you did it. Well done, and please know we are all so proud of you. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, President Bureau, for those comments. And now I will be calling up the manager. Am I calling you, Tony? Trevor, sorry, Trevor. I'm calling up the chair, Trevor Reddick, to the podium. I didn't have artificial intelligence this morning to help me. Just old lady intelligence.
That's no problem. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to the next 100 years. Yeah. That's when I'm going to retire. All right, hello everyone. My name is Trevor Reddick, and I am the academic chair for the School of Health and Human Services and the School of Access, Education, and Language. President Bureau, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Access, Education, and Language. The candidates for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults in the Adult Learning Program. Shayna Campbell. Adam Chandler. Jordan Ebbett. Ryan James. Lane Logue. Luke McKenzie. Tara Park. Carrie Redman. Marissa Swallow. Alicia Van Larkin. Bailey Willett. President Bureau, the graduates in the Adult Learning Program. For the information of the audience, those students who attained honor standing have this designation noted in the program. Congratulations for your outstanding academic performance. Students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates and diplomas. President Bureau, the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Achieve. John Connor Chisholm. John Gavin. Luke McDonnell. Isabel McKenzie. Robert Pauley. Amber Sutherland. Skylar Sutherland. George Welsh. Connor Wood. President Bureau, the graduates in Achieve. President Bureau, the candidates for their Certificate in Academic Career Connections. Alain Mapenzi. Tanya Beaton. Elijah Chapman. President Bureau, the graduates in Academic Career Connections.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ann McDonough, and I am the Academic Chair of the School of Business and Creative Industries at both Pictou campus and eCampus. President Bureau, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all of the requirements for credentials in the School of Business and Creative Industries. The candidates for the certificate in culinary skills. Jasmine Creed. Clancy Prisk. Sam Tolblum. Lynn Whiteman. Mr. President, the graduates in culinary skills. President Bureau, the candidates for the certificate in office administration. Brittany Bowden. Sarah Byrne. Gina Dean. Morgan Fitzpatrick. Manpreet Kaur. Happy birthday. Hannah Lewis. Shaylin McLeod. Congratulations. Megan Manuel Murphy. Catherine Sharp. Megan Wellborn. President Bureau, the graduates in office administration. President Bureau, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Emily Archibald. Brent Boutlier. Sam Fagan. Josie LeBlond. Sam Lowe. Spencer Marr. Josie Reynolds. Danny White. Ewan White. President Bureau, the graduates in business administration. President Bureau, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Accounting. Brett, sorry. Shiley Bowman. Cassie Brightman. Gage Cruikshank. Mason Derrick. Marina Davidson. Becky Holder. Aaron Hubley. Ashley Mason. Tanya McCarthy. Nice to meet you in person. I'd love to get a photo after. Taryn Miller. Tanya Olford Calley. Wanted to make sure. Jacob Seals. Annalie Shianko. President Bureau, the graduates in Business Administration Accounting. President Bureau, the candidate for the Diploma in Library and Information Technology, Tara McDougall. President Bureau, the graduates in the Diploma of Library and Information Technology.
President Bureau, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Health and Human Services. The candidates for the Certificate in Continuing Care, Mackenzie Blackadar. Samantha Brum. Aylin Sikla. Taylor Conway. Ashley Crawford. Brooke Duggins. Natasha Elliott. Sydney McKinnon. Caitlin McLaren. Valerie Ann Mercier. Jade Mills. Lori Noseworthy. Justice Nurse. Sydney Tomlinson. Madeline Wagner. Felicity Ward. Sheet Harbor. Sarah Ward. President Bureau, the graduates in continuing care. President Bureau, the candidates for the Certificate in Continuing Care, Sheet Harbor cohort. Katie Frampton. Laura Leslie. Sharon Murphy. Lisa Nogler. Anita Scrivens. Kaylee Stevens. President Bureau, the graduates in continuing care, Sheet Harbor cohort. President Bureau, the candidates for the diploma in cosmetology. Whitney Cameron. Megan DeYoung. Lindsay Jackson. Rayyoung Jung. Dominique Pitts. Nestia Quintanilla. Samantha Jo Surrett. Olivia Van Aert. President Bureau, the graduates in cosmetology. President Bureau, the candidates for the Diploma in Social Services. Alyssa Aker. Megan Duggan. Stacy Ferguson. Megan Fitt. Leah George. Michaela Gould. Kenda Heyman. Jenna Helper. Pamela Hillier. Shannon Lewis. Grace McPhee. Invited guests, it is a tradition at the Nova Scotia Community College that when a member of the staff has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Natasha McDonald, faculty at Pictou campus, will now join us to present her cousin, Brianna McGee, with a diploma in social services. Madison McLaughlin. Paige McLaughlin. Tanya Hiltz, faculty at Truro campus, will join us to present her daughter, Alana Ranahan, with a diploma in social services. Rachel Van Veen. President Bureau, the graduates in social services.
Good morning. I'm Tony Rose. I'm the Academic Chair for Trades and Transportation in the School of Technology Environment. President Bureau, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Technology and Environment. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Electromechanical Technician, Evan Dunn. Miles Farnsworth. Andrew Haley. Zachary McLean. Kevin Roberts. Mr. President, to graduates in Electromechanical Technician Program. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Electronic Engineering Technician, Robert Andren. Logan Barnes. Kelsey Boyd. Dawson English. Joshua McKeegan. Andy Martell joins us now to present to his son, Aiden Martell, with the Diploma in Electronic Engineering Technician. Aiden Martell. Martin Portra. Mr. President, to graduates in Electronic Engineering Technician. President Bureau, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Trades and Transportation. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Automotive Service and Repair, Melanie Gammon. Adam Heighton. Blake LeBlanc. Anthony Richard. Riley Richard. Jason Stewart. Lucas Warren. Chance Whalen. Slade York. Mr. President, the graduates in automotive service and repair. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in cabinet making. Mohammed El Hello. Brian Hoffmaker. Andrew Johnson. David Turcott. Hannah Wiseman. Barry Zanata. Mr. President, the graduates in cabinet making. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in plumbing. Austin Banfield. Richard Frazier. Jasper Hogue. Cohen J. Logan Younger. Thomas Kennelly Bayer. Devin McDonnell. Ryan McFarlane. Eric McIsaac. Georgia Mosley. Kaylin Schmidt. Luke Young. Mr. President, the graduates in plumbing. Mr. President, the candidate for the certificate in precision machining, Tyler Milne. Jordan Reed. Max Smith. Robert Westlake. Mr. President, to graduates in precision machining. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in carpentry, Spencer Bishop. Dawson Briggs. Brett Corbin. Gavin Green. Mako Hall. Colton Hiltz. Noah Chowdhury. Dawson McDonald. Michael McPherson. Matthew Skinner. Mr. President, to graduates in carpentry. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in machining, Adam Dykstra. Sean McIsaac. Luke Young. Mr. President, to graduates in machining. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in truck and transport repair, Logan Chisholm. Jesse Graham. Jen Kipax. Ethan McKenzie. Braden McGee. Simon Roussel. Mr. President, to graduates in truck and transport repair. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in welding. Carter Davies. Jeremy Johnson. Isaac Willison. Mr. President, to graduates in welding. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in welding inspection and quality control. Sarah Duffy. Chelsea Pettigrew. Kayla Steves. Mr. President, graduates in welding inspection and quality control.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lynn Hartwell, and I'm the Vice President of Campuses and Communities. I'm here today to present the graduates from our Organizational Learning Division. President Bureau, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials from Nova Scotia Community College Organizational Learning. The candidates for the College Certificate in Adult Education Foundations, Teaching and Learning from the Nova Scotia Learning Programs. First, we have Bonnie O'Toole. We've reached the end, Mr. President, so I present to you the graduates from the Organizational Learning Division.
Now is the part we want to hear a hearty uproar. President Bureau and invited guests, I present to you the 2023 graduating class of Pictou Campus, Nova Scotia Community College. My name is Tony Adey, the Manager of Student Services, and it is my distinct pleasure now to introduce today's 5 major award winners. Our first 2 student awards, the Governor General's Academic Medal and the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal, acknowledge the highest academic achievement earned by a student. I now welcome the Honourable Pat Dunn, Government Minister and MLA for Pictou Centre, to the front of the stage to present the Governor General's Academic Medal. The Governor General's Academic Medal is awarded to a graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in a diploma program. And the recipient for 2023 is Cassie Brightman, a graduate of the Business Administration program. I now welcome Lynn Hartwell, NSCC Vice President, Campuses and Communities, to the front of the stage to present the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. The Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. The recipient for 2023 is Megan Murphy, a graduate of the Office Administration program. Our next 2 student awards, the Board of Governors Award and the President's Award, acknowledge academic achievement and contribution to campus and community life. I now welcome Dr. Lee Erickson, NSCC Board of Governor member, to the front of the stage to present today's Board of Governors Award. The Board of Governors Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and has also contributed to campus and community activities. This year, I'm pleased to present that the 2023 winner is Jessie Graham, a graduate of the Truck and Transport Repair program. Our next award, the President's Award, is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and has contributed to campus and community activities. The recipient for 2023 is Jacob Hausman, a graduate of the Cabinet Making program. Jacob Hausman is unable to attend today's ceremony as he is currently working in his field of study at home in New Brunswick. We send our most sincere congratulations to Jacob in absentia, and we will make arrangements to present Jacob with his award at a later date. The NSCC Alumni Award is awarded to a graduating student who embodies the NSCC alumni tradition of excellence and ambassadorship, and whose extraordinary contributions have inspired a sense of community and pride on campus. I now welcome Joey Desmond, NSCC alumni class of 2020, to the front of the stage to present this year's NSCC Alumni Award. The recipient for 2023 and our outgoing president is Josie Reynolds, a graduate of the Business Administration program. President Bureau and invited guests, I present to you the 5 2023 award winners for Pictou Campus, Nova Scotia Community College. One more round of applause, please. I now have the distinct honor of introducing this year's valedictorian. Andrew Johnson was nominated this year as the Pictou Campus valedictorian by his peers and was chosen by the Campus Valedictorian Committee to represent the 2023 class. Andrew is graduating today from our cabinet-making program. Andrew, now a two-time NSCC graduate, was looking for a career change when he decided to trade in his busy lifestyle for a quieter lifestyle in his hometown here in Pictou, Nova Scotia. Andrew knew from his experience that NSCC would help him reach his goals and was excited to make NSCC a part of his new life path. To learn more about Andrew's experience, his plans, and of course to hear his wise words this morning to his fellow graduates, I now welcome Andrew to the stage, your 2023 valedictorian, to share his valedictory address.
Well, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, Ma. So here we are. 2023, congratulations to everybody that's here, and thank you to everybody that's been patient through this whole process here to celebrate the successes and the victories of us all here. It's a very special day. And, it's a tough act to follow with Mr. President, that speech there earlier today. I feel a little bit less bad about having the EI generate my speech after hearing what you said today, so that's great. So, without further ado, good afternoon, friends, strangers, family, and faculty alike. As stated, my name is Andrew Johnson, and it is a tremendous honor to be here today speaking to you on behalf of my cabinet-making program and the graduates of 2023 here at NSCC. In many schools and institutions, there's a requirement for valedictorians to have the highest grades in their program, and luckily for me, that's no longer a thing here with NSCC. They're more open to what makes a valid candidate here, so much appreciated. Before we get too deep, I'd like to take a moment to issue out some well-deserved thank yous to everybody. On behalf of all graduates, we thank the instructors, those who guided us to this stage and dedicated themselves to help us build our education. To the administration, both up front and behind the scenes, who have dedicated themselves to curate a learning environment that is both safe and effective. We thank you. To the custodians who keep our campus in pristine condition each and every day, we thank you. To the beloved cafeteria staff who kept our plates full and coffee hot. That's right. We thank you. To the students and staff that got involved with all the extracurriculars and made it possible for us to cooperate, compete, and converse amongst ourselves, we thank you. And lest we forget the supportive friends and family of each individual's graduate's life, whether they're here in the crowd today or rooting for us from afar. We thank you and love you tremendously. That's it. So a little bit about me. I graduated from high school back in 2014, and I vividly remember when it came time to nominate our valedictorian. The idea of being chosen by my peers as the sole voice of our class was extremely captivating, but very far out of reach. At the time, I was far more reserved, and I felt like I lacked the character to represent so many diverse and different people. I was no stranger to placing these kinds of restrictions on myself without even attempting to overcome them. As many do, I simply did not feel like the person I wanted to be, a feeling many others experience at some point in their life. The nominee for valedictorian that year perfectly embodied the character I felt like I lacked, so he crushed the speech, won over the crowd, and that was that. Maybe I could have been valedictorian in another lifetime because that window of opportunity slammed shut. But I'm not trying to host any kind of pity party. I'm bringing all this up now because I think there's some kind of universal lesson about improvement to be found in this reflection, you know? The kind of lesson worth sharing. How we see ourselves in one moment doesn't always mean that it is definitive of our character. High school is a time in all of our lives that is predetermined. We are set on a formulaic course through grade school, starting as children, alongside our peers, and quickly grow into teenagers. From graduation onwards, it comes down to the individual to make choices on how their life plays out. In retrospect, it would have been a lot easier to represent a group of teenagers than it is to stand before you today, representing an infinitely more diverse crowd of graduates. Unlike high school, the graduating class of Pictou NSCC here in 2023 made the decision to enroll in programs of their own volition, to take ourselves to new levels by improving who we are. Some of us are setting out with a fresh set of skills in order to craft the lives we desire. Some of us has had trials and tribulations that crumbled the existing life we once knew, and we seek to start again, to rebuild what was destroyed. Others have already lived most of their life and simply wish to broaden their horizons. And while some of us grads travel from different provinces, countries, continents, leaving behind the life that they knew in order to seek new knowledge and experience, everybody has a story. And for this brief moment in time, we're all here on the same page. But regardless of those circumstances that brought us here, despite the different outcomes that took place prior to today, every single graduate shares the burning desire for growth, to be a better version of ourselves than we were back in August. I sincerely hope that each and every one of the people I am speaking on behalf of today has achieved that level of fulfillment. Whether that comes from receiving your certificate, accomplishing your goals, or even from the relationships that you built along the way. However you may find your fulfillment, I encourage you all to cherish that for a lifetime. Looking back again to the Andrew Johnson from 9 years ago, I'm sure he would feel pretty inspired to know that removing those self-enforced restrictions could bring him closer to his goals and bring him closer to the man he desperately wanted to be. I encourage you all to reflect on your own journeys and the progress you've made, whether you've achieved your goals already or you still have a ways to go. We all have plenty of room for improvement. Depending on who you ask, I may still have a long way left to go. But today I'm one step closer. Today we are all one step closer. Our grads as a whole are one step closer to those goals that seem so far. I'm a young man who has experienced pleasure, pain, and pride, hardship, happiness, and heartbreak. The misconceptions I've held towards myself have washed away with life's ever-changing tides. As of today, I'm a 3.5-time graduate of NSCC. I've enrolled in heavy equipment operation, recording arts, music business, and now cabinet making. I've reset my own goals many times over, but it never made me any less of a person. All of that experience and the relationships built along the way have forged me into the man I can finally feel proud of, the kind of person who has earned a chance to improve, to a point where I can speak to you all as valedictorian, something once thought to be impossible. But mind you, my fulfillment doesn't come solely from this title, but rather as a living demonstration that anybody can become a better version of themselves. And I'm not alone. Every single person here wearing a fancy gown has persevered and performed to the best of their abilities in order to take those steps to become closer to your goals and improving as an individual, whether you realize it or not. As cliche as it may sound, having faith in yourself and working towards those goals and letting go of self-doubt is the surefire way to becoming the kind of person that you want to be. And with that, I wish you all the best in your next steps towards tomorrow. the next day, and every day that follows. Cheers, be kind to each other, and thank you. Thank you all.
Just stay here. We're going to give you an award, okay?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. That was a fantastic speech. I will now call on our principal, Maxine Mann, to present Andrew with this year's Valedictorian Award.
This brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. I want to extend a special thank you to everyone who contributed to making this convocation ceremony a truly special event. After receiving your credential on stage, graduates, you were presented with an NSCC alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly, because today, when you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end at all. In fact, it's just the beginning. Yesterday you were students, today you are graduates, forever you are NSCC alumni. And today you have the opportunity to attend your very first alumni event. We invite everyone to join us in the adjacent Bell Arena for the alumni reception immediately following the ceremony, down the hallway there. During the recessional, the stage guests, led by our president, followed by faculty and then the graduates, will leave the auditorium. In our true Pictou campus tradition, I remind faculty and staff that we'll honor our graduates today with a congratulatory clap out in the foyer between the Sobey Arena, in which we are now seated, and the Bell Arenas. I ask all to stand for the recessional and remain standing until the stage party, employees, and graduates have left the auditorium. But before we do that, let's give one more round of applause for the class of 2023.